Imagine a future of North American agriculture that is de-commoditized. It's an idea that is so out there compared to what we've normally done with our commodity thinking that most who work in agriculture will summarily dismiss it. But I've been rolling this idea around in my head for about a month and just fought through it on my hike to the top of the mountain here with my trusty hiking companion, Rosa. We are amazing at commodity production. You hear me talk about this all the time. We have been for 40 plus years. In the 80s, we were glutted. That's why we invented things like the PIC program, the cheese program, the dairy buyout, conservation reserve program to get rid of supply. We have been oversupplied for quite some time. Here we are again in the year 2025, heading into 2026 with a farm economy that is actually producing products and being sold for less than the cost of production. We are amazing at commodity production, but we will not win that game with other countries that are ramping up commodity production. Places like Brazil, adding acres to the mix, even though the globe does not need more supply. Countries in Asia named something STAN, Australia, Argentina, the list goes on. We will not win the commodity production game here in the United States of America because we don't have the cheap labor, we don't have the cheap land, and we have regulation. Speaking of regulation, what have we normally done to burn through this massive supply? We send our representatives, our trade groups to Washington, D.C. and beg for laws to increase our demand. More welfare, more SNAP programs, more subsidies to farmers, ethanol to burn up 40% of our corn crop. But what if that's not the answer moving forward? We've got bulk production down. Now let's talk about decommoditizing and making food. We talk a lot about feeding the world. We should change feed the world for agriculture's mantra to feed the ethanol plant because we really don't feed the world. Hell, we don't even feed ourselves. The last 5 years, we have run an ag deficit, meaning we are bringing in more dollars worth of agricultural food and agricultural products than we are shipping abroad. We're not going to win the cheap commodity production game, so let's go to focusing on what we're good at here. This amazing economy in the United States of America, 25% of the globe's GDP right here in the United States, we're good at innovation. So let's decommoditize through innovation and bring back making food. Nutrient content. I recorded an episode with my friend Kelly Garrett and Carter Williams, who's a food investor. You can go and check that out. One of my past episodes of the Business of Agriculture. We have the traceability, we have the innovative capacity to focus on food versus commodity production. Yeah, we can still make corn for cattle and hog and chicken feed or the ethanol plant, but what about corn that goes to the human diet? Rather than 40% obesity and 12% of our country being diabetic and treating it with Zepbound and Mounjaro and Ozempic, maybe we go back to a healthier diet and it starts at the farm. Yes, it can be profitable. We focused on cheap food for so long, it's had a very high cost, the things I just talked about. Now let's talk about traceability and bringing nutrient measurement to our meat, to our vegetables, to our commodity production. It's an idea that's out there so much that it might be summarily dismissed, especially by those that are entrenched and benefit from the commodity marketplace. But does the human condition improve through the commodity marketplace that we are in now? Generally not. I'm Damian Mason. I speak on stages all over North America and right here online about the world's most important industry, the business of agriculture. Thank you for tuning in.